Okay, looks like I'm live. So, I don't need to say it, but I'm going to anyway. I'm not a professional trader or analyst. I'm just an amateur here vlogging about what I'm doing in the markets. And do you know what I need to do? I need to go into my Discord, and I'm actually going to hop into a voice channel here. And if anyone wants to join in the Discord, if they have permissions to talk, they can hang out with me while I do this. So, I'm gonna be doing this today instead of doing my typical video, and there's a reason for that. This is a lot easier on me to do on a consistent basis. The effort of editing a video is pretty intense. So, same old, thepatternsight.com above me, Bulkowski's website. And it looks like he actually has something new here too. He's got a new version of his pattern ID software Patterns, and it was released just this month of this year. So I'm gonna be checking that out later. I haven't looked into it yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I see no one's here, and that's probably good. I just want to get this done. Let's have a glance, starting with the ETFs. I have GameStop pulled up, and we'll get there. So SPY today, nice big push higher. Look at this. We had a gap on open. The gap did close, and then the price pushed higher. This is looking really healthy, isn't it? It's a little disconcerting to see that the volume's in a downtrend. It's very possible that this is going to peter out and fail. So the RSI is still only at 50. We really need to see a high above this level here, whatever that is, 393, the high of this candle. Yeah, 393. So let's go ahead and put down a little, we'll put down one of these guys, and we'll turn off these extensions. Well, we'll leave the right one on. And what was that high again? Right there, what was that? 393 is what I think I'm going to call it. I typically like to have it down to the penny, but whatever, this will do just fine. So there we go. Once we can get a price close above this level, then we've actually confirmed a trend reversal, and that's when it starts to get really bullish. And what I'll do is I'll take a trend, line off of whatever the low is back there, and I'll say, hey, that's our new uptrend. And until we actually break this trend line, I think we'll be looking pretty good off to the races. Just gonna go ahead and do this too. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. I think that there isn't much of a pattern ID for me yet. It's possible that we have a level of horizontal support and resistance above and a new uptrend below, and that can form an ascending triangle. So we haven't really formed a bullish breakout from that pattern yet, and it really could be a halfway point on the way down. So this is still looking good, but still mostly resembling a corrective bounce to me, less a big rally. So this is what I'm looking for to break out more than anything else. I really want to see SPY run like crazy. Going into IWM and not IWB, because IWM is covering the small caps, and that's what I want. I want to get the small caps and the S&P 500, so I get a big broad view of the markets, right? So IWM also had a great open today with a gap up, and it was a Marubozu open. So this is looking pretty good, yeah? But look at the volume. The volume's still low. And I understand the markets are still open, right? We got 6 minutes, but I mean, come on, 6 minutes. Anyway. I see got some people in the room. How's it going? Feel free to chat in the stream here. I got the bar here open so I can see it. I'll do my best to try to respond. So we bullish now? Are we bullish now? You know, if you watch my the sneak peek of the Capavision members only video I shared, I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm bullish right now on the meme stocks in general too. I said it last week. I think we may have found the bottom, at least for now. And there is going to be a push higher if we can get a few more green closes. Like, we're not quite there yet. I know, right? We're not quite there. Let's go ahead and just hop into the meme stocks. We know that the ETFs, SPY, and IWM did pretty good today. But let's start with AMC. I mean, wham! Woo! Look at her run. She loves to run. Not only did we get volume here above the 30-period average, let me just bring my cursor up here. Yeah, in fact, how much higher are we? So 44 million is the 30-period average, and volume's coming in towards 59 million. That's solid. That's some solid volume. And the RSI making a sharp turn higher, bringing us up above 50 into almost to 60. So yeah, you know, I really won't be super bullish until we get a hit up here into overbought, and then if the RSI can stay up here, that's really going to signal like a big push, right? This still does look corrective in nature. Cap, why is it still corrective? Because look, you got a big push up, one, and then you've got two, And let's duplicate this run, and we'll say that we're looking for a measured move up, right? Which is essentially an ABC correction. And so we just duplicate this bad boy, we bring it over. Oops. That was bad. I think I already duplicated it. So we just need to grab it and drag it over and say, hey, you know, in a full measured move up scenario, what's our high look like? Well, you know, it looks like it could be up towards 15.50, so there could be another dollar to run. We're live. Yeah, I'm gonna do some lives. I think lives are fun. And I hope you can hear me okay. I would assume if you can't hear me okay that you would let me know. I also have like some fun like sound effects, like echo. Can you hear me now? Welcome to Capivision. That one's pretty fun. The rest kind of suck, but it's also on my soundboard. Okay, so yeah, maybe we have another dollar to run here at AMC, but it's hard to say because there is a downtrend here as well. And I think after the big run that we've seen today, it's likely we're gonna have some. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, you hear me great, excellent. It's possible that we just have a correction tomorrow, right? So if if the Elliott waves look like they're peaking out, then maybe we correct. Looking at GameStop's doing good stuff too. Yeah, that's a volume spike. Slight difference between YouTube and Discord though. Do you want to hop in the voice channel? Do I sound better in Discord or worse in Discord? Actually, maybe I should open the Discord as well. I need to like figure out how I want my screen set up here. Like, there's so much going on. I've got 2 monitors. I'm streaming off one. Polish Rob, how's it going? How you been? I saw you drop some price targets down there. I think they were reached, right? Seems like you're doing all right. Yeah. Exoplanetary and Polish Rob, if you guys want to turn on your mics, you can. You should be in the stream if you dare. You've been taking a break, jumped in today. I know, right? I held a call over from last night, and that was a great idea, except I'm using AMC to hedge my other... You don't have access? Okay, well, I can promote you. We're going to promote you right now. Congratulations. You're now roll 3. So that should let you turn your mic on. It should, right? Muted. There. Oh. Uh-oh. Whoops. Polish Rob. Okay, there you are. I don't know what I'm doing. You should be able to speak. I don't get it. Is it there? Okay. Polish Rob, are you there? Do you copy?
Yes, I copy. Do you hear me?
I do hear you, yeah. You're kind of quiet. I think I need to turn you up here on the user volume. Okay, yeah. How about now? Try again.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Mic check. Do you copy? Polish Rob.
I'm here. Can you hear me now? Is it better?
I do. You're just super, super, super quiet.
I'll do it. My sound, but yeah, hold on.
I feel like it's on my end. Maybe I have something going on here that's wrong. Here, try again.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Oh man, it's even quieter now. That's interesting. I'll have to work on that. So I think that the stream can hear you just fine, but I can't, so I'll work on that.
He's quiet on the stream as well.
Yeah, I hear you too, EXO. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn up my system volume here. Okay, try now.
I'm here.
Yeah, here, I got this. Try again.
Testing.
Someday you'll be a real YouTuber.
Someday. Okay, I've got you guys turned up now, so you should be coming across in the stream just fine as well.
Awesome. But yeah, it's been a crazy day. I jumped into some Tesla puts and holding out for tomorrow. I'm waiting for that corrective downtrend.
Tesla, huh? Let me see how Tesla did. We know how AMC and GME did. Tesla. Oh, you bought some puts today?
Yes, sir. I bought it at I bought a 730 put. So.
Let me have a little peekcito here.
So yeah, I bought a 730 put, but then I continued at the 736 and pulled it onto it. Usually I sell, but I'm gonna try to hold on to my stuff longer this time.
Yeah, so you know this looks like it's moving through some consolidation. So that looks like it might turn out well tomorrow. Let's see here, the RSI just reached over bots. It's gonna probably turn down from there. Volume's decreasing. Applied volatility moving down. So this is corrective. Yeah, so you know if you get a breakout above this trend line, you're gonna be hurting though.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, at this kind of point, Tesla is either, you know, really good or really bad, but I've been able, even if it goes against me, I've been usually finding a way to exit out and at least save my skin.
You know how to do that, right? Stop losses are fantastic, right?
I stare at the screen, dude. I try to do stop losses, and I usually lose more money because of the volatility. So I'm just at the desk looking at it. Once I find my exit point and feel like it's going to go against me, I get out. So
Yeah, that's what I do too. I try to use stop losses. I can never seem to set them up right, and then when I do use them, I forget to do something. I get like a market order instead of a limit order, or the limit. If I use a limit order, it never fills, and it's just frustrating.
yeah, stop losses are frustrating, especially in like the market that we're in right now. Because I can set up like $100 stop loss on a contract, and it can literally just do it in one candle, right? In
Yeah,
a single minute candle, and in the next candle it just zooms all the way up. So
and
this is
then you're
why
out. Yeah, and it's
I
like
burn
what?
myself. Yeah.
I totally get that. Looks like we've got some people talking in the chat too. 1448 close. SPY still in corrective phase? Yeah, SPY is still in the corrective phase until we get a more bullish breakout. Let me pull up SPY really quick. Until we get above that 393 level here, I think that we're just in a corrective bounce. And you can see too. Let me get this trend line pulled over here, and bring this down. This uptrend, this is a corrective uptrend still, and it's pretty easy to tell that this level of support and resistance at 393 is going to form the top of an ascending triangle. So yeah, until we get out of this is just corrective to me still, which is crazy. Especially when you look at AMC. Let's see where AMC actually closed today. And let's pull up the daily chart here. Now, why would it show me a blank screen? What is this? Do you guys see this? What is this? Come on, Thinkorswim. Closing at 1448. That's not bad, right? But look at that. When was the last time the price closed above this level? It's been a while. Ooh, this is a huge level of support and resistance right here. If the price can break out above the close today, like, I think it's just going to keep running, to be honest. Like, tomorrow, if we get a push higher and volume starts to come in really high and implied volatility starts to spike, that would be a sign for me. But what did we get today? Falling implied volatility. So this still just looks like corrective bouncing to me, just like with SPY. It's fun. It's fun to get caught up in the hype, but I mean, we had these two big runs too. Look, and if you got excited and bought into this candle, you got trashed. Let's see here. High 14. Yeah, what do you got?
The that we're seeing with GME is based off of the split announcement. Obviously, like AMC and GME have been divergent in terms, not tied to the hip until what we saw today with 4-to-1 split. Do you think that your analysis takes that into account, or do you think that we're in one of those buy the news kind of scenarios?
So I think that the only thing that the stock split really does is make the stock cheaper to buy. And I'm a little wary of that because, unlike most companies plagued with short interest, GameStop's executives have favored the attention. You know what I'm saying? And so to make their stock easier to buy is really good for the executives, right? They're going to get a huge boost. So, I mean, yeah, I think that the two stocks might move together, but that also might be by design to draw in retail interest so that the brokers can continue to make billions of dollars and billions of dollars on payment for order flow. So I'm not totally sure about it, like, yeah. I don't know, like, geez, I mean, come on, like, at the same.
I think the initial, I guess, announcement of GME, she's going to have a lot of people buying into it. But, I've seen this with Google recently where, they announced stock split. I mean, obviously had that like 1 day or 2 day spike, but now it's like still trading way below that announcement price. So it's a risk for you. I mean, back in the day, you can just buy like a Tesla when they split and you'd be up like, 40% in a single day. But now it's like really, really shaky ground.
Yeah. So do you know what day or about what time of year that was that Google announced that stock split?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, pull that up. It looks like, I've done some analysis here. It is one of the mega caps I'm covering in Capavision. I have a ton of analysis. I've got the 10 largest market caps in the U.S. equities markets. I'm doing gold futures, Bitcoin futures. I'm gonna add crude oil as well. Capivision is supposed to be this big, broad thing where I just cover the entire market, as much of the market as I can, to try to get an idea of how all of it's moving. I'm going to be doing some analysis, too, in Visa, and I'm going to correlate that with consumer debt. And I'm going to take a look at consumer debt and what its effect on the economy might be, because I actually think that the rise in consumer debt might be a bullish thing and not a bearish thing. So if you want to hear all that analysis, hit join below.
That's awesome. So February 1st is when they announced stock split for Google.
Oh, God. Look at this. February. Okay, let's go back to February 1st, right here. Yeah, look at that huge gap. That was a huge gap. That's insane. Yeah. So the price rose from like 2,700 to 3,000, and then it just fell.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel obviously the GME is probably going to have that same kind of experience. I don't know when, right? I won't say it's going to happen tomorrow, but definitely, obviously, these big run-ups, unless there's something really there, it's probably going to dump again. So,
yeah, you know, just looking at this chart, you know, GameStop, I haven't done any Elliott wave analysis, but is this one, and then maybe this whole thing through here is just a wave 2? Possibly? God, this chart. Can you imagine if this is just step 1 and this is just step 2 and then we get like a step 3? Let's just do some hopium charting here. Here's your hopium charting for the day. $580 by in a year. Okay, that's our dose of hopium for the day. Yeah, so the stock split thing, it's like it is going to drive the price up because it is going to attract buyers, but at the end of the day, does it do anything for the stock fundamentally? Does it really do anything to market dynamics? Does it affect the options chain? I don't know, you know? And I think that a lot of people like to speculate on those sorts of things, but they don't know either. Like, you know, if you're an internet expert on the U.S. equities markets, do you really know anything about the U.S. equities markets? Like, technical analysis is something that you can purchase books by published authors like Bulgowski, and you can get some really solid analysis methods down and test them like I have, and it's like, okay, there's a lot of legitimacy here. But people who are speculating on these things that they read online, like on Reddit, like, it just drives me crazy. It's like, whatever. Okay, so I think I've got what I wanted to do down. IWM, SPY, AMC, GameStop, big pushes up, but still we're not quite in that big bullish push scenario yet. More just corrective bounces. GME did have the stock split, and that news did send our meme stocks higher. But overall, I don't know. I think tomorrow is going to be a really telling day. Tomorrow is going to be a signal day. And you know what? There is one more thing I wanted to do before I hopped off. I wanted to go into AMC and try to do this Elliott wave analysis on the 1 minute chart, because this is nuts. That is a huge tear. That's insane. I was thinking that yesterday we did have a reversal, and I was going to post that in my video, but I had some technical difficulties, and I was just like, forget it. Like, I don't want to do that. And my July 5th analysis was really good, where I said, hey, I think we're going to see a reversal in the push higher, and that is what this is looking like. So what I'm looking for here first, when I'm analyzing my Elliott waves, I'm looking for consolidation waves. So pennants are a great thing. Like, here's, I think that might be a pennant there. I mean, there are these dips, right? But they aren't really pennants. These are just massive pushes higher. I think this might be the first other pennant we have. So it could be that motive wave 1 started, and then we found the second wave here. It's a very small corrective wave. And then this is a third wave, and it must have extended like at least twice. Like, maybe there's a corrective wave there, a corrective wave there, a corrective wave there, and maybe one more right in here. Little flag, and this might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 said, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then truncated, marking the top, and now we have this pennant. Doesn't that look crazy though? That's nuts. I would hate to say that this is about to go down, but I really think that an ABC correction at this point is probably due. And so we'll just drop a quick and dirty fib retracement down, and we'll say, hey, the 61.8 retracement's down at 1373. So I think tomorrow, if we do see a push down, it could look something like this. There we go. And that would actually make a really nice bull flag. So, yeah, I think the development of this consolidation is going to be very telling moving into tomorrow. I think if we have a gap up, that could fill down and that would give us downward momentum. But if we do have that gap up and in the morning we see big volume, it starts pushing higher, that could be a breakaway gap. And that would be incredibly bullish. If you want to know how high that rally is going to go, I do talk about that in Capivision. So hit join below. It's $1.99 a month. You're going to get a ton of analysis every single weekend. And I was thinking about on these lives, I could actually show who my subscribers are. So there you go. Haha. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it. It is a lot of effort and a lot of time. With that, I think I'm going to sign off. Thank you for joining me, Polish Rob and Exoplanetary in the voice channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks, Cap.